Welcome back. 1 week from tomorrow, voters will head to the polls with Tom Cundiff stepping down as Williamson County Sheriff. A total of 5 candidates want the job, including 2 Democrats vying for their party's nomination. And this morning, we're joined by one of them, Mr. Dave Sweetin, currently a lieutenant with the Williamson County Sheriff's Department. Thanks for being here, Dave.
Oh, thank you for having me.
And first off, I just got to ask, why do you want to take on this job?
I want to ensure that there's a smooth transition within the office. Sheriff Cundiff stepping down, I think that it's important to the people of the county that we have a smooth transition with no interruptions of the office.
How do you think your experience as a lieutenant has kind of led you to this point where you want to become sheriff?
Well, I've been at the jail for 23 years, and the last 11 years I've been a lieutenant as a jail administrator. I think that that gives me a lot of information on the inside that's going to be needed by the new sheriff. I have the connections with the employees. I know all the state's attorneys. I know the judges. I know everybody that works up there.
And you've told News 3 before that you see the new jail as one of the most pressing issues for Williamson County. How do you maintain, I guess, financial responsibility with the operating budget being increased by about $1 million as a result of the new jail?
That's going to be one of the biggest problems that we have is trying to keep a budget under control. I think that some of the things that we're going to implement in the new jail, such as video court and things like that, will cut down on some of the need for extra manpower. I think that's going to be one of the most important things as far as cost savings.
What do you foresee as being some of the main challenges?
The main challenge is going to be the transition from the old jail into the new one. Okay. It's not going to be something that's done real easy. It's a transfer of 100+ inmates, plus all your staff moving into a new jail, new operation. Everybody's going to have to learn something new. So we're going to have that transition period that we have to go into first.
Sure. Do you feel like the department is going to greatly change if you became in charge?
No, I don't see a huge change in the department. I would like to see some more community activity working with the department, such as the Crime Watch program that we used to have in the county. I'd like to see that implemented. But as far as the operation of the Sheriff's Department itself, I don't see any major changes, no.
Is additional deputies possibly something you would look at? And if so, how would you go about that?
Well, I think it's something that's needed, but I really don't see that the county can afford that right now. Unless we have other sources of revenue coming in, I don't see that we're going to have additional deputies on the road.
Okay, and as far as the word you want to get out to voters, what's the #1 thing you feel like people need to know about you?
Well, like I said, I have the experience. I'm an Army veteran. I'm the adjutant with the Disabled American Veterans. I'm actively involved in the community, and I think I'll serve them well as their sheriff.
Well, Mr. Dave Sweetin, Lieutenant Sweetin, we thank you for being here this morning and appreciate your time.
I appreciate being here.